All right, welcome back to the Bama Bake Shack. Oh, we're gonna try to do some uh, moon juice stingers today. And that little stinger mold we got, little 3.25 stinger. We're gonna try to do a moon juice color in it. And so y'all hold tight. We might shoot something else in it too. Let's see. We got another little mold here. We might shoot something in it. We just gonna do this here today. So I got a boy wanting some of these here. I did some here a while back. See if I can get one of them. I thought it called for, according to what I could remember, it called for green pumpkin, and I had some green pumpkin mixed up and some blue highlight. I just did a remelt on it, and it didn't look too bad, but when I got to looking at the recipe, it wasn't green pumpkin. It was like a dark watermelon. So we're gonna try to redo it, see if we can get a little more closer to the moon juice color. Might put a little extra pizzazz in it, that's part of being a custom bake maker, You kind of put your own little thing in it if you want to. We had a good Christmas, and hoping y'all had a good Christmas. And it's been a full week, I tell you, between working up half a day on Christmas Eve and going down the country to be with family, my mama and them, and going back north of here just a little ways up to Auburn up there to be with the grandkids and all them. It's been a full week, let me put it that way, but we ate plenty now. Ain't no lie about that, we ate plenty. And we had ham, we had ham, we had dressing, we had turkey, we had all kind of good stuff. But anyway, y'all ain't here to hear about that. Y'all here to watch them bakes and bakes. I already got a cup in each, pour it up, and I'm gonna get it in here and get it to cooking. I'm gonna make it bottom color, top color, and the bottom color. So we gonna get it to cooking here. See what we can do. And we'll put that in there for 2 minutes to start with. Get my gloves over here. I might need them after a while. Got my blending block. Went from about the first part of the week, doggone, around here, killing hogs, to wanting to go fishing here toward the end of the week. It's been kind of warm. Well, I ain't complaining, but like I said, I don't like that cold weather. I'd rather be just like it is right now. But it's gonna get cold again next week, they say. It'll be cold for the first of the year, unfortunately. But hey, it gotta come before spring thaw anyway. We gonna get something before spring thaw, some more cold weather. We just have to deal with it, Oh. So, yeah, we've been doing this, that, and the other. Kind of running a little behind today. Want to do it early this morning, but there's some more stuff to do. Got it fixed up, and I had to wait rested up a minute. I thought I was gonna come down here and throw one together right quick. I had to get me another drink of that tea, boy. I tell you the truth, I need to quit that stuff. But anyway, we're gonna see what we can do here. We're gonna put some black flake in that top color, some large black flake, some medium black flake, and I'm gonna put my own little secret sauce in it. It ain't a secret, but it called it some sparkle gold from Blue Works. I think that looks good, and especially when you laminate that blue to it. And so this really ain't no This really ain't just a regular watermelon. It's called really a dark watermelon. I gotta kind of mix a little stuff in to get it, kind of darken it up a little bit, because I ain't got the dark watermelon color, but I think we can go with a little of this here watermelon from Lure Works 101 and a little bit of this here sweet honey right here from Barlow's. And I give it a little bit of that dark watermelon vibe, I do believe. Let's see what this here looking like. We probably gonna have to put it in there again. We give it a quick stir, get all that old good stuff up off the bottom of it. Yeah, it's kind of still gel like. It ain't near about 350 yet. See that old gel? You can't shoot your bait like that. Them things, whoo, that make a mess, nasty mess. Probably won't never harden up. It just be all runny, you know. Let's put it back in about another minute and we'll check it. It's about there though. And while we making that color, we'll put this here other one in there. We're gonna use some of that watermelon, some of that sweet honey to darken that up. Put some medium-sized black flakes and small black flake in, and I think that's all we're gonna do to that top color. I thought about putting a little green highlight in it, but I think it might make it too bright when I darken it up, so I ain't gonna fool with that today, I don't believe. See what that looking like in there. Yeah, you're gonna have to take some more, I believe. It's getting there though. Check the temperature on there. I don't think it is. Boy, that ain't got full of bubbles in it. We're getting down kind of low on plastic, but first of the year gonna be here. I'm gonna make an order. Kind of don't want to order nothing right now, you know. Wait till the end of the year and start over fresh. I mean, there ain't much going on as far as fishing right now. A lot of folks deer hunting, but I think a few tournaments gonna start up in January, so we'll get it on in here and get it done, you know. I think that's gonna be just about right. Get my old temperature gauge here. I got stuff all over it. Old junk. Oh yeah, that's about right there. All right, I'm gonna go and do this top color since I got that out. I'm gonna do about 25 drops of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 22, 23, 4, 25. Let's see what that gets us right there. That's about 25 drops of watermelon. Lure Works watermelon. Yeah, that's pretty green. See that? If y'all see how green that is on stick there, but a little more translucent. Get it up there where it ain't too bad, but let's go with about 5 more drops of that darkened up just a little. I ain't gonna go over 5. I don't think you're gonna need it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go 30 drops of watermelon. That's what we gonna do. That's it. We set it over there. Oh Lord, I'm on. Turn it over, spill it all over the place, make a mess. My wife said I'm good at making a mess. I don't see it myself, but oh yeah, that's looking better now. Oh yeah, you can see that. See that knife go through there? You can't. You just about to that glass when you see that spoon. So I think that's where we gonna want it. Let's see, we gonna put. That was 30 drops of that. Let's start with about 5 drops of this here. Look, Barlow Sweet Honey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. That's kind of in a transparent line, so we might have to jack that on up for it to make a difference. I don't know yet. I don't know. Darken it up a little bit, didn't it? Oh yeah, that darkened it up pretty good. We'll do about 5 more drops, and we're gonna call it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think that's gonna look good, look good, look good. Oh yeah. Y'all seeing that on that blade or not? Look at that. Man, that's gonna look good. Let me see if I can find something here. I ain't got no test mold, but I'm gonna do what I can do with this mold right here. Oh yeah, that's gonna look. That's about where I want it right there. Right on the money, right on the money. Let that set over there, cool down a minute. We'll pull it out. I'm gonna get some flake in here. I'm gonna do a 1/16 medium flake. And I know this is a Walmart flake. I've run out of the other flake, but I'm gonna tell you, it ain't nothing wrong with this Walmart flake. I done got it pretty warm time or two and ain't lost it. Ain't curled or nothing, so it's pretty good flake, this Walmart flake is. I think that's all we're gonna go with that 1/16 of that. Might ought to put a quarter in it, but we're gonna just go with it. Oh, well, I tell you what, let's go one more. Let's go one more of that. That'll make it an 8. Alright. I can put an 8 to that. That's for a cook. I done got my measurements all messed up in my head here, you know. You do that sometimes, or I do. I do it a lot. And not sometimes, a lot. Ooh, I tell you. And we're gonna do just a 1/16 of this. Fine black glitter. It's a 0.25, I think it is. Night glitter from Dead On Plastics. That thing comes in a bag, but I pour it up in these jars and so I just don't like filling with that bag too much. I be done made a mess with it. And let's see, I'm gonna put, ooh, I like to mess that up. Where is it? There it is. And I think I'm just gonna add a 1/16 of this in. And we gonna get this in, vacuumed out and start cooking that other color. That's all I need right there. Drop that top down low. Why I drop most stuff. The older I get, the worse I'm getting about dropping that stuff. But we gonna make it work out anyway. Let's set that away. We threw it out. Let's get this stirred in for it. It's trying to set up something now. We gonna have to warm it just a little bit before we even. Man, ooh, yeah, that looks good. Let's put this back in there. For about 30 seconds. Well, we don't want quite 30 seconds on it. That don't matter. We just want to warm it a little bit. It don't matter. See what this here? Oh, yeah. Yeah, more like a dark watermelon. Yeah, that's gonna be alright. I like it. Oh, I mean, Gonna be about as close as I can get it without messing it, I think. We'll see what it's gonna look like. It looked good in the test mode. Oh yeah, man, that. Ooh, look at them flaking. Can you see them flake? See that sparkle gold, these old cameras, that old cell phone ain't gonna do it. Them cameras don't do much better, but man, that thing look good. What you talking about? Alright, I gotta get up. I'm gonna put it in this old vacuum pot. See if we can get the bubbles out of that. Cut it on, get it to go, and see how it's gonna set. We're gonna stick this other one in there. Start with it. See, this bait making ain't all fun and games. I mean, it's fun, but there's a lot of hard work in it too. Yeah, you just gotta concentrate on what you're doing. I mean, after you get to shoot several batches of bait up, you get to feeling the strain. But anyway, let me put it like this: you gotta enjoy to do it. I'm telling you that. You got to enjoy to do it. Got another camera I gotta get down here. Get down here to see how it's gonna work. Man, that's gonna, I think it's gonna be just right. See how it's gonna work and see if I'm gonna need to get a microphone for it. What I need to do, and I hope when the weather gets better in the spring and starts warming up some, we'll get you some fishing video or something of them. I mean, yesterday and today's been a good day to go fishing. It's gonna get cold next week. I ain't going next week. I gotta work next week too, but it'll be off New Year's. But it's gonna be cold New Year's Day and raining. I think he said it's gonna be around here. Oh, maybe it won't rain too much. Just hope that old river don't get bad and run us out of here, you know. Always a possibility. We can make it to May out here. Well, you make it to May, probably a good possibility everything's gonna be all right, but that ain't saying, you know, strange things happen. I mean, we can have a monsoon in the middle of June or July, you know. So, fill that river up, still have to get out. Get that little bit harder. I should have poured that over into this one cup that I got. While I was waiting on that, we can still do it. Look at that, we can still do it. Pour it over in this one cup. Get it ready to shoot. That's what we got through. Got a little bit of film in there, but we'll pull all that out after a while and might have to re-vacuum it and redo it. All we can do is hope for the best. I believe that's gonna be right if I can find that temperature gun. Let's see what we're looking at. Oh yeah, that's gonna be just right. Around about 353, well that's around about 360. 370 somewhere in there. Now this color here, nothing but blue highlight. I might add, the recipe calls for purple flake, but I ain't violet flake, but I ain't got no violet flake. I might put a little electric blue in it. Only thing about that electric blue, it's a little bit heat sensitive, and when you reheat it, you got to be careful with it. That's all, you know. Just be a little careful with it. That spark of gold is a little heat sensitive. It'll take it just a little better than that blue will. We're just gonna use some blue highlight powder. See if we got enough in this jug. I like to do just like a heaping 1/16 of a teaspoon. And maybe just a touch more to make sure that we got enough. We're gonna stir it in and see. Now this is just highlight powder. This ain't pigment, it's highlight powder. We probably gonna wind up having to drop a little darker color in it, like black or something, to bring that blue on out. I don't know if I really want that dark or not, but we'll see. We can get it mixed up here and see. That's just a highlight powder. It ain't gonna. Got a little blue shimmer in there. That powder kind of gonna like a pearlish base in it, like with a little blue shimmer in it. I don't know if y'all see that or not. It's hard to pick it up in that camera, but anyway, that's what I want to do with that. Let's put just a drop of this black in there if I can find my black. Here it is over here. I don't want much in it though. Just a drop. And we'll show you how that thing bring out that blue. Just one drop, that's all we need right there. And look at the difference in it. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. See the difference in that. That bring that blue on out, man. That looks good, looks good, looks good. That looks good. We'll try something here. Might be messing up, but that's all part of the process too, you know. Oh yeah. I didn't no, I didn't mess up. Look at that. That brought that blue on out. Good gracious alive, that brought that blue on out. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it or not, but we're gonna put that's royal blue there. We don't want that royal blue. I wish I had my purple flake to put in there. We gonna try. We just gotta be careful with it. I just want something in there. I'm gonna put just about half of that in there. Touch of this in there. That was just a little bit of electric blue, about 1/8 of a teaspoon. Electric blue at the point. Oh, I don't know what it is. Point something. It's small. And it just says electric blue small. And from Barlow's, you can just go on a website, you know, if you want to look at it. Under the chameleon line. And I'm gonna put a 1/16 of that holographic silver in there. That's all I'm putting in it. We're gonna see. I hope we might mess it up. We trying to put our own little spice on it, Since we ain't got no purple flakes or nothing. Yeah, I don't think it messed it up, no. Nah, that didn't mess it up. That's gonna look pretty good right there, I believe. We're gonna heat that up a little bit. I don't think it's gonna need much. We're gonna have to reheat a watermelon over here. It's about to get set up. We're gonna get this vacuumed out though and reheat that watermelon. Maybe have to hit this. Yeah, now that's one thing about doing a lemon. You got to get them things just right. I mean, you get one way up too high and then it won't cool off. If you get your bottom up higher than your top, it's gonna bleed and the bottom will bleed in the top. We don't want that blue bleeding in the top. It wouldn't hurt a little bit of that to bleed into the bottom. But, we're gonna try to do what we can do here with it though. Man, this gonna look a lot better than my last thing I did with it. Of course, you know, you get the right color with the right thing, you know it gotta look a little better. All right, that down on there, hit that, get that with vacuum. Tear it back up. It ain't gonna go much. No. Looking at about 30 seconds. Woo, after I done vacuum on down already near me. Shake it just a little bit, better see it. Oh yeah. Get all them old goody goody hair over there. We're gonna get a little cook. We're gonna pour it in that little cook now. Do it like we're supposed to do it. Right. That looks good. Let's pour it. Look at that color. Can you see that color? And yeah. Man, that's gonna, that's gonna make a good moon juice. What you talking about? What you talking about? We got a mold sitting there. The back that, the top that way, the bottom that way. So we gotta make sure we get all that straight. Get it a little longer. Let's see what this gonna look like right quick. I don't want to hurt to hit their hand a little bit while I'm hitting that. Oh yeah, we put it in there with it. The moon juice. Oh, it's been a day already, I can tell you the truth. Had a bit morning, went, had to go to Walmart with the wife and grandbaby. I say she a grandbaby, she finished school last May, but you know, she always be a baby to me anyway, so you know. Anyway, went with them and had to get something fixed the door with. We've been hard at it since about 4 o'clock, 4:30 this morning anyway. Getting up, getting breakfast done. Somebody asked me, man, why don't you sleep late? I can't sleep late. I did sleep late this morning at about 4:30 when I woke up this morning. That's kind of unusual. I'm usually up at 3, anywhere from 2 to 3 o'clock, evermore. Oh, it's still hard to get just right. I tell you the truth it is. See what the temperature is on that here bottom, on that belly here. That's a little chilly. We're gonna have to put that back in there too. And that's about 304, 305. We gotta keep that separate from all that. What this here looking like now? We might go ahead and shoot this thing. We're in there pretty close. Ooh, no. We're gonna warm this here up just a little bit. That was about 340. We don't know, man. No. About 15 seconds on this bottom color and see what that's gonna do. It might be too much. Let's just do it like this right there. We're about 13. See, these lines, shooting this lineman, man, it's a chore. I tell you the truth, it's a chore. Around about 320, about 330. Yes, let's see, we might make that work. We gonna find out. Wipe that off, we'll wipe it here off. Get it out of the way, we gotta swap these. The belly be over there. The belly's over here and the top's over here. Get our blending block down here, get it in the mold. Get that thing where it's gonna sit. So we get ready to shoot. Alright. Get an old deal injector, Angling A&I premium injector here. And we gonna suck it up and see what we can get done here. That ought to be plenty right there. What the color look like on the injectors, huh? Ain't looking too bad. Oh, I gotta scoot that back in there. I'm sorry. That's gonna make a mess. That's what goes when you don't pay attention, you know. Start getting the cart ahead of the horse, you mess up. I don't want need to mess up. Let's set that one, let that cool a minute. Take my gloves off here and get this here back in the cup. Back off that cup. Got some of that old blue dye on me. It'll now be this time next year before that stuff come off. But anyway. Tell you what, that one drop of that phthalo blue, man, it just made it, it sure made it pop. We got one drop of black, pour a little more of that in there. We're gonna get this here hooked up. Gonna open up our blending block. Everybody say they can tell what it's gonna look like through this blending block, but you know, I can't tell nothing about that. I'll show you here in a minute what they're talking about. Just sticking the color together ain't them colors, you know, when they melted together. To me it ain't. But I tell you what it is now. You see, they take and put that together like that to give them an idea of what that bait gonna look like, but that don't tell me much of nothing right there. Now that little sprue right there at the end where it comes out the end of that blending block. Now it gives you a better idea of what it gonna look like. See that? It's still a little thin though, but it gives you a little better idea of what everything gonna look like in the long run. But that's just my opinion, you know. I like to see it melted together. To me, it just gives it a lot better effect when it's all stuck together like that, and it does just trying to stick it together. We're fixing to find out what it looks like in just a little bit here. Get these injectors here ready to roll for the next round. I might like that electric blue flake in that bottom better than I would that purple flake, you know. I don't know. I can't even see it, it's in that so fine. That purple probably would stand out a little more. But I'm gonna get me a little purple to put in there. Then back in the cup. Screw this down, get ready for the next go around. Sometimes everything gets a little aggravating, try to get them, they got a real fine thread on. It's a little more difficult, damn it. Ooh, I done made a mess all over my mold here. Look at that. Trying to get that thing to do right. It won't do right. Let's see if we can get these to come out now. Here we go. Let's see if we can get it. They ain't gonna all never come out just right. On the color. I don't know. I believe I'm gonna need to darken that watermelon up just a little bit more. It ain't bad, but maybe I can put just a little. Might have to put a drop of black in it, I don't know. Get it on darker than what it is, but I tell you, that gold flake sure look good in it though. I'm gonna shoot one more round like that though anyway, to see what it looks like, See what we gonna get. I don't know, I might go ahead and put a drop of black in that. Just a little bit light, I believe. And I don't know, that's about right. We put 10 drops of that in there. Let's put 5 more drops of sweet honey in there and see what we can come up with on that. Y'all gonna get tired of watching me making a mess, but gotta get it right, you know. I don't want it to look. We might have to put a drop of black in it, but we ain't gonna do it. If this don't work here, we ain't gonna do it today. Surprised she ain't done called down here hollering now, but she up taking a little nap. Now she been up since she got up a little earlier than I did this morning. She said she gonna want to come down here a while, but she said she had to go take a nap. So she probably come down here with me a while tomorrow. And can't ever tell, we might do another video tomorrow. I don't know what I do tomorrow though, we don't. I can't find my steering wheel. There it is. What are you? When you get all misplaced and delusional, they say that come with age, but I don't know. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that's 15 drops. Sweet honey. I believe we're gonna need just a little bit of this black in there. I don't think we need a whole drop. When I do that, I drop a little bit down there on my little mat right there. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but you can't quite see it. But I drop a little black in there and just smear it off with my knife like that right there. And stick it in there. We're gonna see what that'll do. Get that back off my mat there. We're gonna get out of here. We're trying to make a video. I don't want to hold everybody too long. All right. I stirred the wrong one with the wrong one, and I tell you what, man, I just ain't making a mess today. I'm making a mess. I gotta stir this in right here. See what the temperature is. I stirred this with this here, so we can go with it. It ain't looking too bad. Let that cool down a little more. That ain't looking too bad. We're gonna see what it'll do. We see what it'll do. Roll this away. Get my block. Some of that gunk off there that I got on there a while ago. Take my block on there. Thing don't want. That's it, right. Get my gloves on. Maybe they're cool. It's gonna be just right time I get my gloves on. Probably everything be too cold to shoot by then, but we'll see. Oh, it's gonna be just right here. I can't never get that thing over. Drain a little bit in there. A little bit in there, a little bit in there. Turn it up. I gotta get a little bit darker. I think that's gonna be just right. One thing, that was a thinner bait. I mean, You was using a bit thicker bait. I mean, it got a little thickness on it, but it probably have been just about right. And when you know, with a thicker, you know, if you was using a thicker bait, but being that's a little small stinger, it ain't that thick. You know, it's a little lighter. So if you was using a big stinger or crawfish, you know, bigger crawfish or worm or something, like a stick bait, if you was using it, that color probably been, you know, just dark enough. But that bait's a little bit thinner, so it's gonna thin out on you a little bit. Oh, you have to get it a little bit darker. Oh yeah. I believe that's gonna work, y'all. Let me reach over here in this here bucket here and get that hood. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah. I see the difference in them. I think that will work. We gonna find out here in just a moment. Top that mold back off. I think it's about done drunk all it's gonna drink. That'd be 15 drops of hot sweet honey and 30 drops of watermelon and just a smidgen of black. And whatever if it works. That's what we do. That plug out of there. We'll put that back on the side. And we're gonna see what these here look like. See if we can get it out of here. I try to keep these videos under an hour, but they ain't getting up there pretty close. So we're gonna see what this looks like and see if we can get out of here. It takes a good bit of time to work with this here. Doing these dual injectors, these laminate colors. With your temperature just right, and especially when you're trying to get a color dialed in like this. I wish I had something with the regular moon juice where I could color match it. I'm just kind of going off what the man did on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be it or not. It's a little darker, but it ain't much darker, but it's a little darker. I kind of like it. See? Oh well. Can't have the cake and the candy too. Which one y'all like the best, y'all? Let me get one of these over here. That ain't a good one. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, would you rather have the one with the darker green pumpkin in it, or that pan ain't showing much? Let me get a sample of all three of them. We got the first one we done with the watermelon, and the second one we done with the watermelon. And we got that in there we did with the green pumpkin. I don't know which one y'all like the best, but if you If you could comment down there which one you think is the best, let me know. See which one you like the best. But I tell you the truth, I kind of like all three of them myself, to be honest with you. I'd fish all three of them. I ain't picky in me. Probably go with that green pumpkin if it's a little darker water, but really that's supposed to be the moon juice, but that darker watermelon now. But anyway, that's some I shot up earlier. I didn't show you them. They just had a little orange and a blue craw mixed together, a little burnt orange. I had made some burnt orange to do a crawfish or something. Had a little blue craw. I kind of like that myself. I might have to shoot up some of them, call them a blue cross, or blue summer craw or something. That ain't a bad color, sure enough. All right, I appreciate you hanging in here with me. I'm sorry it took so long, but if you like this video, just if you would hit the subscribe and like and the share button. Try to get us on out there, and if anything I can help you with, you can always message me on Facebook, YouTube. You can message me on YouTube. Probably better to do it on Facebook. I got a Facebook page called Sweet and Sassy. Just message me on that, and I got an Instagram under Sweet and Sassy, and so you can get a hold to me anyway. And if you see anything you like, just holler at me and we'll fix you up. And we see you next week maybe, or just keep on fishing. We out of here.